Hello, welcome to the Echo Tips podcast. In this episode, we're going to deal with words. That's right. Are you a wordsmith? Do you like to play Scrabble? Are you all about trivia? Well, you might find this pretty handy. But before we get into that, we're going to go to a brief message about our podcast, and then we'll be right back. This episode is brought to you by the New Vision program at Goodwill. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission services help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Hey, welcome back. As I mentioned earlier, this episode's going to be about words. Are you a Scrabble player? Are you all about trivia? Are you all about figuring things out? Or maybe you're just trying to write a business letter. Well, all of this might help you. By the way, if this is your first time listening, I'm David Ward with the New Vision program at Goodwill. I'm an assistive technology instructor, and it's good to have you with us here. And if you've been listening for some time, we're glad to have you back as well. Now, before I start practicing some of these many things you can do with your Echo to assist you, or maybe you're trying to find that Scrabble word, it'd be good for you to shut the ears off on your Amazon Echo at home, especially if it's in the same room with you or you're listening on your Echo. If you have a cylinder-like Echo or the Dot, you can press the button that has a silhouetted microphone with a slash through it. Press that button, turns the ring red, it'll make a thump sound, and that means her ears are off. Now, alternatively, if you have the Echo with a screen on the front, if the screen is facing you, on the top edge of that screen, you'll find some buttons. It's the one on the far left. You press that. Similarly, you'll get a thump sound and a red bar across the bottom of the screen, the like TV screen on the front of the unit. And so I'll give everybody just a second to do that. By the way, you can always pause the podcast if you need to go run across the room and do that. Okay. Give everybody a second. Hopefully everybody's got a second. Okay. Hopefully everybody's got it done. So anyway, words, lots of cool things you can do with words and just really cool stuff. Spelling and stuff we've talked about in season 1. But I'm going to wrap a whole bunch of these together. I use this a lot maybe when I'm in the office trying to type up an email. It's pretty helpful. All right, so let's just give you an idea of some of the versatility. Alexa, what's the definition of polymath?
Polymath is usually defined as a person of great learning in several fields of study, polyhistor.
Okay. Now let's say, Alexa, how do you spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is spelled S-U-P-E-R-C-A-L-I-F-R-A-G-I-L-I-S-T-I-C-E-X-P-I-A-L-I-X.
This is going to go on for a while. Okay, now you know how to spell that. All right, now this is kind of cool. Alexa, what's another word for polymath?
Synonyms for polymath meaning well-informed include educated, scientific, or studied. For the meaning child prodigy, some synonyms include wonderkind, whiz kid, or gifted person. For more, ask me to give you more synonyms for polymath.
Okay, so that gives you an idea about synonyms. Alexa, what's the opposite of sad?
Sadness is the opposite of joy.
Well, that's succinct, but accurate. Okay. So maybe you're having trouble and you need to find a synonym or an antonym. This might be a handy thing to try out. Let's see. Oh, this is one I never even knew about. This one's pretty cool. Looking at my notes here. Alexa, what rhymes with mad?
Words that rhyme with mad include bad, brad, cad, chad, clad, dad, fad, gad, glad, grad, and 9 more.
So I guess if you're writing some poetry or something, that could be kind of funny. But no, it's kind of interesting. All right. Well, that just gives you a little idea about some of the wordplay you can do, and not to mention, I'm sure there's plenty of skills like that allow you to do word games and things like that. So you might want to look into that too if you're a real word nerd, if you will. All right. In our next episode, we're going to be talking about a feature on the Echo, a new feature called Hunches. And that'll be in our next episode. Until that time, it's time to turn your microphone back on, start practicing some of the many things you've learned. I'm David Ward for the New Vision program, signing off, and we thank you for listening.
Thanks, Dave. In conclusion, let me tell you a thing or two. This episode is brought to you by New Vision at Goodwill Industries of the Valleys, and it is also made possible in part by a grant from Community Foundation serving Western Virginia. And there's more. We're also grateful for the kind use of WVTF Studios. New Vision is a program of Goodwill that provides information services and assistive technology training to individuals with visual impairments living in Southwest Virginia. For more information, check out our website at goodwillvalleys.com/newvision, with no spaces. Goodwill Industries of the Valleys is a nonprofit organization serving the New River, Roanoke, and Shenandoah Valleys of Virginia. Goodwill's mission programs help individuals with disabilities and disadvantages to get back to work and gain greater independence. These shows are provided for educational purposes. This podcast may not be retransmitted, sold, or reproduced without written permission from New Vision. Thanks for listening.